is the heart and soul of so many cultures, and recipes passed down from generation to generation help keep those cultural identities alive. But what happens when business gets thrown into the mix? That's what happened when celebrity chef David Chang of Momofuku trademarked one spelling of Chili Crunch, a crunchy, spicy sauce that's been popular in Asian American communities for decades. He then sent cease and desist letters to several small companies that were already selling it. Chang later apologized and said that he would stop all legal action, but this isn't the first time business and cultural cuisine have clashed. GBH News' Callie Crossley joins me now with her take on this topic. I know it was a big ripple in the culinary world and certainly garnered some headlines there.
Well, you know what? This kind of stuff goes on all the time, so it's not new, except in this way. With celebrity chef David Chang, Asian himself, someone who has been out front in highlighting, celebrating the Asian culture in food, one who's innovated, all of that, and really opened up even more avenues for us who might not know not just the normal kinds of stuff that we think we know about Asian food, but really expanding our palate about it.
Right.
If the call comes from inside the house, as they say in the horror films, you are shocked. So by trademarking Chili Crisp, which is a condiment used throughout Asia, created by Asians and in this country, that meant that all these little mom and pops businesses could not, therefore, go forward with the name of the product as it has been sold and used for, I don't know, centuries at this point. So he said he was trying to be certain that he avoided Long Gone Ma's particular bottle. I think people have seen the bottle of Chili Crisp. It kind of looks like this. It's like a kind of hourglass figure. That's the one that's really, really popular. But that's not even the one I used. I used Fly By Jing. So you shut her down too. You know what I mean? So there are all these other companies, and it was just so shocking. And it took a while, to your point. You mentioned 7 cease and desist letters before he had to say, wait a minute, that was not my intent. I'm trying to protect my product. But my thing is, hey, you're David Chang. I'm going to probably buy yours just because you're David Chang at some point, but I enjoy the other products. Don't do that, and don't add to this. You, of all people, know about the cultural appropriation of food. Come on.
Do you think he was trying to keep it in the culture? Like, okay, if one of us owns it, okay.
I think it was just it was a bottom line. Somebody said, we just make sure if we trademark this is our stuff. I'll make sure I avoid the one company where I think this is the company that people buy the most of from, and we're okay. But we look around and I think about Heinz ketchup. Okay, so they decided they're going to take what is a condiment in many Puerto Rican households called, mayo chip, and that's what they named it, and which is a mix of mayonnaise and ketchup, and put that together, right? And then put it in a bottle and say, hey, here's something new. No, it's not.
Right.
Been in Puerto Rican households all this long time. What are you talking about? And appropriation is when you fail to acknowledge where this came from culturally. You can have cultural appreciation, make a product and say, hey, we got it. We got the idea from the Puerto Rican households. We see everybody likes it. It's expanding out. We thought we'd make a buck on it too, but we know where it came from. That's not what they did. They just put their own version out, tried to act like it was some new thing. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
But is it the same? It's like you go to Walmart and I feel like there's a great value brand of just about every kind of condiment from every culture.
Yeah. Yes and no, but when you start claiming it as your new, not even improved, because improved would mean you would have to acknowledge the cultural antecedents of it. You're not doing that. You're just saying, this was our brand new idea. We think it's great. Remember when they first talked about braids for white women?
Oh, yeah.
All right, okay, and then that was a whole new thing. Black women have been doing it for years. Well, the same thing's happening in food. But I've just been interested to see that while it's negative, it can also be positive when the people who created it are a part of it. So I think about Patti LaBelle. Okay?
Yes.
When Patti LaBelle brought her pies out, oh my God, it's almost 10 years ago, everybody lost their minds. Why? They were so authentic in taste. She got the yes, it's so good from people in the community saying it's just like Mama used to make, maybe even better.
Right.
So buy it. She got the money from it. A black marketing exec exec put that deal together. So you have there a way to share that with other folks, but at the same time, she was able to get the credit for, and we can acknowledge that this is a dish that a lot of African American communities know as their own. Well,
and you know what? Her marketing team did a great job, because who hasn't seen that meme with Cardi B who said, "Ooh, this is smooth. How do you do that?" And she goes, "That's what I do." And I mean, it was cross-generational.
Absolutely. And for those who think, well, you know, that she had a big rush on the pies. They sold out from Walmart and then it's dead. 2023, $80 million in sales for both her pies and her mac and cheese, which, by the way, if you make it from her cookbook, is delicious as well.
Oh, okay.
So I've also been interested in looking at Mambo sauce in D.C. Now, have you ever had Mambo sauce?
I haven't, no.
Me either. I know about it.
Right.
It's a sauce that, again, came up from the roots of the African-American community and other folks who came from, you know, the Caribbean, put that together. It's like you go to get a fast food thing and you don't have Mambo sauce. Everybody's like, what are you talking about? If you're in D.C., so you feel kind of stupid. Well, that's been kind of the cultural touch point for a long period of time. McDonald's a year ago decided they would add it. Now, they did say it came from the regional area of D.C., from those communities, okay? But I thought it was interesting that McDonald's decided, along with your ranch sauce and your honey mustard, in the D.C. area, you can get Mambo sauce as well. And there is one company called Capital City, which is Black woman-owned, and she has just made a deal with the Washington Commanders that they would, at their games and the concession stands, use the Mambo sauce that she created, which obviously comes up from the community. So it doesn't have to be bad. We can acknowledge, we can appreciate, and everybody can come out in the end. I just want to see that happen, and I hope that folks are looking at the David Chang situation, I know he is himself, and saying this is not the way to go.
And I know that, you know, social media can be a wild place and things like that. Wild, right? Like, yeah. And so you see some of the appropriation there, and then folks wanting to give it back. You might see folks demonizing ethnic foods and then saying it was a good thing left and right. But I think the difference is when businesses and companies are profiting from it and not giving the correct appreciation of
or the profits. If that is the case, that needs to happen. I just, you know, don't do that, David Chang. Don't do it in the family. Don't do that in the family. We don't want to see that. So glad he came to his senses. And apparently there's some legal thing where you're supposed to stop down people who use your trademark after you have gone through the process. So they got to kind of figure out how to do that now that he, in fact, owns the trademark. So we'll see what happens with that.
I will confess I used the chili flake sauce from Trader Joe's.
Oh, well, see what I'm saying? See, I mean, it's pretty good. I bet you an Asian company makes it, though.
Probably. Probably.
You know, yeah. You know, it's pretty good.
All right, Callie, thank you so much for being with us again.
You're welcome.